Michael Herringer was born in Haiti and was adopted along with his brother from an orphanage. Settling in Comox, it was there that he found his love for a game that is for the most part only seen on television screens in tourist hotels in the Caribbean.
I was adopted when I was 14 months old, and like any Canadian kid, hockey's one of the first things you kind of begin to love. And I had an outdoor rink behind my house and I started skating there, and that's kind of how it started.
When he did take up the sport, he played up front, but found he hated sitting on the bench waiting for his next shift. That was when he discovered goaltending and the ability to always be on the ice and be a real difference maker in a game.
I guess when I started playing hockey, it was Adam House, and it was when everyone rotated positions. I hated being a forward. My parents were going to pull me out of hockey because I didn't try. So that was the only way I was going to be allowed to play. You can change the game with a matter of a save or, letting in a goal. So it's a position that you have to be mentally strong for, and I like that.
Herringer was a 9th-round draft pick of the Victoria Royals and played a handful of games with them in 12-13. Last year was spent with Carey Park and Nanaimo of the Vancouver Island Junior Hockey League, where he saw limited duty with rather unflattering stats.
I got hurt out of camp in Victoria, and I wasn't back playing until the end of December, and I wasn't 100%. I just wanted to play. That was the only place that was going to give me an opportunity to get on the ice.
Before this season, his WHL rights were traded to Saskatoon, but he didn't play any games with the Blades, and he was dropped from their protected list. The Rockets were dealing with an injury at the time to Jake Morrissey and quickly swooped in and grabbed him.
Yeah, I was there for about a week. They had 5 goalies, and it wasn't going to work out, so I asked to go home. This is probably one of the best places to be in the CHL, so I'm having a lot of fun.
Herringer is the type of goalie that squares up to the shooter. At 6'1", he's not a big guy, at least for goalies these days, but he does have the ability to scramble and get back if he's caught out of position.
I think Michael's an athletic goalie who relies on his quickness and reflexes to stop pucks, but I think his best attribute is how calm he is under pressure, especially early in games, if we give up a couple scoring chances.
I try to be a technical goaltender, but I'm not afraid to go outside of my technique to make a save. I'm not 6'4", so there's times where I have to stand up, and I'm working on that with the goalie coach here, being a little bit more patient in shots.
His goalie coach has been working with him on several fronts, including puck handling and his notion to sometimes over-evaluate his own game.
I want him to be thinking about his game and working on his game in practices, but when it comes to game time, try to get away from thinking about how he should be playing and just play.
Pickett gets it back out of the corner, winds and fires in the glove, save made by Michael Herringer, his best stop of the night.
His puck handling, I think that's an area that he needs to continue to get better at and act as a third defenseman back there when pucks are rimmed in, which he is getting better at. I think the most important thing for him is when he stops it behind the net, it's taking a look to identify what his options are.
He's on to the left wing for Logan Fisher, trying to get a lane to the net, winds and fires, knocked down by the glove of Herringer.
Everybody looks up to Carey Price because he's the man right now, but I try to watch every goal in the NHL. They're all there for a reason, so you can learn from all of them.
Herringer has never been back to Haiti, but it is certainly on his bucket list. Returning to the Rockets next season as a 19-year-old could also be on that list. He's played well here and filled in admirably when Jackson Whistle went down, including 3 straight starts against his old team. With Morrissey also in the fold, the Rockets look set in goal even if Whistle doesn't return as a 20-year-old.